Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream, and I'm playing a game Madden 25 with the Philadelphia Eagles franchise. With the Philadelphia Eagles franchise, fly Eagles fly on the way to victory, and hope they beat the Washington Commanders today and go all the way to the Super Bowl and get that dub and win the whole thing, or win, get the Super Bowl ring or trophy. Okay. If you're new to my live stream broadcast or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe, also follow my social media. Give me Ryan387 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Also, hit the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Thank you. Peace. Let's go.
Great, set. No touch. No touch. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. 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 Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. 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 Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. No touch. No touch. touch it. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch it. 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 Great, set. No touch it. Great, set.
Hello.
No touch it. Great, set. No touch it. Great, set. No touch it. No touch it. No touch it. No touch it. Great, set. No touch it.
Hey, Antonia. Hello. How you doing? How's your day going so far?
Great, set. No touch it.
That's
No touch
good.
it.
Are you knowing
No touch
YouTube?
it. No touch 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 it. Great, set. No touch it. Great, set.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hit
Great,
the
set.
like
No touch it.
button.
Great, set. No touch it. No
Thank
touch
you
it.
on my channel.
Great, set. Great, set. No touch it. 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 No touch it.
Hello. How you doing? Hello. Oh, you're a kid? How you doing? Oh, I thought you were the older lady. Oh, I thought you were the older lady. Is that your mom? Oh, okay, gotcha. Mm. Oh, okay. It's my first online match ever. It's my first online match ever. In Madden
EA Sports coverage of the
25.
National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And
I'm
that one
live.
gonna hop
I'm
into
live
the end
streaming
zone,
this,
and
by
it'll
the
come out
way.
to the
Hope
20.
you don't mind.
Great, set. Delta.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards
Did I
on
take it
first
easy
down.
on you?
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short.
Or are
Do you
you
think you need a
good?
shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striking down the 47-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do. But when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
What difficulty do you play on?
Now 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Lucky.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends
Oh,
around.
wow. Wow.
But how about a little
I don't
credit to the
even
defense
play on
for
that.
completion.
I play on pro difficulty.
Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field.
He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 30 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake. And now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. It's hard to do when you throw in this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They set up the screen for Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Dancing to his left. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit pass. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 13. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Play action. Now Jackson. To the right side and intercepted. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner, put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
They go play action with Jackson. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
Jackson now. Being chased. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. In motion left, Bateman. Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Jackson. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building.
What? Wait. What? Sounds good. Good. You ready? Okay.
Momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make
Are
sure
you
you're
a little
selective in
boy?
doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Brown the motion man right. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts.
Whoa.
6 yards there off the scramble.
You know
Still
what
leading
it's
with a third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And this returnable for Sims. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Yes. Yes. Are you ready? Oh, okay. Are you ready? Oh, okay. Okay.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Zach Bond gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Milton Williams providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake.
Oh!
This is going to backfire as it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it, and he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. He gets him a little bit closer, takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Barkley again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Jackson.
You want to do that?
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can have him in.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him. And
he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there, getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing is Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll actually wind up losing about 10 yards here, but no matter, they've got the
Thanks for giving
back.
me chances.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. He's got it complete to Aguilar.
Yeah.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar.
I'm trying to figure this out
And the Ravens
on
will
my
extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Probably have to play more on it.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Probably help.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Oh, there's 3 watchers. I had 3 watchers in the live chat. Really.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll go to Barkley again. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. In motion, Aguilar. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Oh, Harbor Eagle.
Gets him right to the midfield strike.
Nelson Aguilar.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Dancing to his left. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. To throw is Jackson. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
They go play action with Hurts.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And,
he did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. And now here is another interception. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. What was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. After the interception, here's Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
What the heck? What's he doing? He looks funny. He's moonwalking.
On that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty
Slow-mo.
to this point. Now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So a big return there, Charles.
Yeah,
that was a pretty
right.
dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run.
I know it.
If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's
You get your guy hurt. Keep running the ball like that.
That one good for 15 and a first.
Yeah, that's what happened to Hurts. Kept running the ball and he got injured. Concussion.
And getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the
That's what I'm
straight
saying.
ahead
Can't
run
always
for
run
just a
with
couple of
you.
yards, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check.
I mean, I know he's elite, but it's not smart.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Aguilar in motion left. Jackson from the shotgun.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A first down carry for Henry. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Great stop by Darius Slay to back up the offense.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike.
And it's intercepted.
No way! No way! No way!
Get the ball back.
I don't know how I did that.
As they hold on 4th down.
I was just
Quite a decision
experiment.
there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points. And following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun.
So do you go to any youth centers?
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown.
Around where you live?
And it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for it.
You know, like Christian gatherings.
Instead of in big chunks.
Hurts. Pass to the sideline and put it in.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
Like us, we have some Christian youth centers around us. But yeah, they're like
Back to throw again.
for younger kids.
And a coverage terrific there.
Like you.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Dotson in motion right.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
He's got Smith here. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
No wonder this game changed. So it's been 7 minutes.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Thank you. I know you have it. Yep, like, I didn't want you to be too one-sided.
And they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there's no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson now. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. A gain of 9 on 1st down.
Probably will.
Throwing is Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. They go play action with Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. In motion left, Bateman.
They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Check down here for Henry. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Sit up.
Jackson will throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
Going
that
easy.
importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way
I'm only
back
going to play
into this
one
that
game.
hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead. Look at the deficit. Trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
So how do you rate this year's Madden?
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive.
Do you like it?
Because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Off the option, here's Henry.
Not a fan of it. I don't know. It's the gameplay that I hate.
Of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
You know, they keep catering towards cheesers.
And he is going to go down.
Online.
Back at the 11-yard line. Milton Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The offense
Found
staying
a
out there. They look
stupid
prepared to go here
ultimate
on 4th and
team.
10. They'll run for it with Henry. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big
Stupid
turnover there
ultimate
as his
team.
guys will get the football back.
So evil.
The Eagles come out here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this turns into a disaster. He's not going to get forward progress, but that'll be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say Things not trending in the right direction.
It's like
I like
kicking
that phrase. I'm going to say it
anymore.
along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Now the free
They should
kick
go
comes
and
after the
change.
safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is taken at the 10. The Baltimore
Game,
offense at the
guys.
line, set to get going.
You guys
They
know
have to
in the
like the
chat.
position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. They don't need to run another play here before
So
the
does your
2-minute
mom make
warning.
you take a
Let's
break
see if
from
they do it
video
anyway.
games at all?
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he's
No,
going
I
to
mean,
protect
like
the
if you
football
get
and take
tired,
his lumps here at this
or
stage
if
of the
you're
game as
playing
they
them
stop
too
him behind
much.
the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here
Or
as
she
we
doesn't
welcome
even
you
care.
back. 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Jackson.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's
And does
incomplete.
your family like video games too?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Up the middle with Barkley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
So did you guys get a lot of snow this winter?
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
This crowd doing all they can.
You guys get a lot of snow this year?
Throwing his Hurts.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's
nice. Better
count.
count.
Add the extra point. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can
Yeah,
afford to go
sorry,
without.
go, you
The last thing you
can.
want to give them is help in
I know you
completing a
could do
comeback,
it.
which is exactly what that penalty does.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it.
God. Oh.
Absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. That is intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them. They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Again, it's Barkley. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One last shot for Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
This ball intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent
they run
behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were
Alright.
clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever,
Nice
because
playing
the
with you,
deficit they
buddy.
faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up
Have a
on that
good
one, and in
day.
the end, how about that come from
Have a
behind
blessed
victory?
weekend
They'll
and a
cherish this one
blessed
for a
week.
while.
Bye. Peace. Okay. And that's going to end this live stream. The live stream broadcast or any of my shorts. Don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace. Thank you. Peace.